Alright. Strip these guys of their ears, and now I take that long rest.
What's hiding here?
That I arguably should have taken way back then. I just needed to do something more. I felt wasteful.
The pride of the gate.
Oh, I want to pick up.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Do I have all of that? Alright.
Breathe deep and move.
Get these last few guys' stuff, and then I go sleep. Written in furious, slopping hand, this is a letter to the editor of Baldur's Bash, a tabloid notorious for its controversial articles. Dear editor, I find it despicable, nay, diabolical, that you would defend Baldur's Gate's ridiculous restrictions regarding animals in the city. No animal larger than a peacock may gain entry. How archaic! My darling Giselle is the most well-behaved bear you'll ever meet, and yet, to spend time with my child, I must visit my summer home in Cormier. I call upon the Parliament of Peers to resolve this issue immediately. The emotional and psychological well-being of the people of Baldur's Gate is at stake, and I shall take this to the highest of authorities, should it not be dealt with accordingly. All right, now Giselle cries out for her father. This archaic policy has separated child from their parent. I don't know how Grand Duke Older Ravengard lives with himself. Yours faithfully, Mr. R. Perkins. I think that he lives with himself quite well, because he's the one that at least that is alive at the moment. Go to camp. I am done. Oh. Things to put down. Couple oil barrels. No. Ah. How do I stop? There we go. I have a lot to go and sell as well.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait, hold on. I need to talk to people about Raphael.
I've known people who are hungry for power, but Gale takes it a bit too literally for my liking. I wonder how he does it. Why he does it. I'm sure all will be revealed in time, but I don't like it. A waste of perfectly good treasure.
Alright, well, if that's all that he has to say now. Yes. Sleep, sleep, I need sleep.
Hellfire. She's coming.
Well, buddy, I thought it was time I dropped by the doghouse.
Mizora.
The one and only. You haven't introduced me to your friends. Where are your manners?
Well, onto you, a luscious thing. What in the nine house is going on?
Absolute stinker. You kept me a secret. Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. Your warlock friend is my puppy. And he's been a very good boy. I say fetch, and he'll fetch. I say kill a fugitive tiefling, and Well, I don't need to tell you.
You said devils only. She was a tiefling, not a monster.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless. Cheer up, Buttercup. Karlak had no heart. You did the world a favor. More to the point, you obeyed.
Oh.
He's the blade of frontiers. Devil's plaything just doesn't have the same ring. Speaking of... Always a pleasure. Shame that tadpole's gone and pissed on your party. But I'll be damned if it goes pissing on mine. I've got some errands to do. But don't you fret much, pup. I'll be back in 3 shakes of your tail. Keep an eye on him, will you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Ta-ta. Well. And there we go. Now, things can progress differently. Now he gets his wisdom bonus, which I put as 16, and I realize now is probably absolutely, unequivocally too much. Just not necessary. I think I need to do some respecking of all my guys, because this is honor mode. I cannot risk sucking. Still, having... inventory. If I give him a shield now... Yeah, nope. Well, I might have to do some respecking for him. I want to double check very quickly before I do what wisdom does, because I know that monks have some abilities that they can use that, you know, have saving throws attached, but is that based off of their strength or based off of their wisdom? I'll need to double check that, because it might be that literally there's no reason.
Damn it all. What have I done? I'd be hunting devils and demons, Mizora said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not...
At least hanging on for.
Not this. Not Zariel's victims, not innocent tieflings. Karlak showed us the truth, and I refuse to see it.
Hardly the paragon of honesty.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. Or so I thought. Until Karlak.
What are the terms of your pact?
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Does anyone else have anything to say about... Oh, why am I... I'm just
What's on
over...
your mind? Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
All right. I drop things off here. There we go. Wow, that was heavy. Hey, it's the doggo! The dog has arrived. Everybody likes that. My whole team. Well, in honor of my whole pretty much doing exactly what Cat did, perhaps I'll romance Shadowheart with Skew here. Definitely make quite a pair, the rogue and the trickster cleric. What do they all think of me now? Oh, wow, Gale really likes me.
So, Gale just consumes magical items like I do wine. We truly are a group apart. Nevertheless, as quirks go, that's a new one for me.
All right. Things to do. Need to go back home and sell things. I need to go confront the paladins. Well, let's do this. Gonna go sell what I've got. And then I'm gonna go redo all of my characters' levels. Build my party better. And yes, I did double check it quick, and yeah, according to at least the info here, it may incorrectly say that the abilities when he gets them are based off of wisdom.
Have to keep doesn't seem to trouble you a jot.
What good would it do for me to be troubled? We can't save them all.
But we could try. Excuse me.
Need anything else?
Yes.
Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Alright. He's got way more of those, which I could definitely sell off. Oh, smuggler's ring. Beautiful. Except I need my charisma. Well, I suppose if I brought it up to 17 or something. Need to remember to equip it at moments where I have need of it. Kind of like the guidance stone. Those are two things that I absolutely can make use of in the right circumstance. Oh, do I have anyone here who can use heavy armor? No. I very distinctly do not. I think that is all of my... Oh no, I've got that. That. I'll keep other bits and bobs around. Oh, skull. And then, things that I doubt will be important, but I guess like the letters and the things would feel weird. Oh no, keep that. Alright. Yeah, I don't have a...
Still breathing, despite everything.
Alright.
No time to rest.
So...
Sharp as ever.
him.
Keeping pace.
And my other problem with him was proficiencies. Yeah, oh no, he's got proficiency in stealth. So my only problem is that I just have a really sucky wisdom score.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead? As thou desire.
Darling. Okay, so what I did with him before was that I made him a monk first. Athletics, stealth, and then he comes with animal handling and survival, which are not terrible things. But that is a much better setup, if I must. So all things considered, that'd be better. The AC would work the exact same way. What difference would it make if I wanted to have a ranged attack, but I wanted him to throw things because he has so much strength? If he needs to do anything ranged, it should be thrown. So would he actually use that? Or would it be better for me to put it here so I can have a little bit higher in survival and animal handling, which I doubt he'll ever actually use. Wisdom saving throws. Dex saving throws, though, are also a thing. So you know what? I think I might do this. I feel bad that he has still a charisma of nothing, even if he has 2 levels of Warlock. But... go with that. The Fiend, the cantrips. Spells, a Hex, and a Hellish Rebuke. There's really nothing else that is worthwhile. And then I'm still going to do that experimentation with darkness. My one spell is going to be protection from good and evil. Where was the Devil's Sight and Fiendish Vigor? There, that's a little bit better. mean, his armor class is still pretty low. It's 10, 11, 12, 13. I mean, now that's just the question now. Which one of these should I use? Because Nature's Snare is very useful in very specific situations. I mean, I shouldn't say very specific. Hitting people, that's not a problem at all. It's just that the natural pugilist gives me a plus to attack and damage, and a bonus to saving throws, which is very nice. But I mean, Nature's Snare is also very useful. I guess I'll stick with Nature's Snare for now. Unless I'm fighting a beast or something. There we go. Now, this man here, I needed to redo him kind of from the ground up. Because I wanted to give him levels in Bard. I still should probably just leave him as he is now. I don't need those bardic levels until I have maybe level 5, so I can get 2 wizard, 3 lore, bard, to help him with saving throws, which he can't do yet anyways. I'm talking myself out of it.
What's next?
And then I had her, who, the problem with her was, right, she didn't have proficiency in stealth. I can deal with that later then.
Looking ahead.
Will, though, definitely needed to change when he changed.
On my way.
I need to go. I need to raise my level one more time. If I can raise my level one more time, I can fight the paladins and feel confident about it. I can try get invisibility and steal the idol and see what happens. What do I also, though, need to do? Well. So I went up there, I did that. I still have to do that. You know what? Let me free the goblin now and see what happens, actually. There. Just have to give it a minute to walk all the way over there. Shield. Tides of Chaos. Do I like his spell setup? I had that because I wanted something to use for sneak attacks, which I then realized had been patched out. So yes, actually, I should redo Skew, because I have spells he has no use for.
Can't keep me out.
Let me out, you bunch of softies! Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word.
Follow me.
Happily.
say?
Lead the way.
Of course, Will disapproves. I mean, what's the point of being a rogue if I don't act roguish? Just takes a while to walk all the way over there. Oh. Where exactly? Because am I just going to go to the village? That one where they... About the front. Is that all that it is?
Thought I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say.
Gratitude doesn't help me. Tell me about that priestess.
I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a good word for you. See you at the camp.
Alright. Well, that was about it. Will still good with me? Yeah.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Alright. How about I fight my way through the city?
Anything of use?
Have I... Oh, down there. I haven't gone down there yet.
Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove?
Drawn in thick charcoal lines upon an animal skin, this childlike portrait depicts 3 stick figures. A goblin with sparks in its hands, a square humanoid figure, and what seems to be an elf. Each of them is wearing a simple crown. What does that tell me? Defeat the goblins. Goblins must have more than... Ah, okay. 3 leaders. Now I also have what I know to be an owlbear. Which I also would love to raise a level before I fight. Just saying. I hate it. I've got to redo. All of my characters need at least one
Wish I had a
level
bag of
swap.
holding.
Oh. And all the way down here.
An empty mind flayer vessel. If its occupant survived, then nowhere to be seen.
Oh, rotten eggs. Don't need that. That was it. Wow, definitely not worth it. So you know what? I'm just gonna sneak into the city. Sneak into the city. Go fight our way through a few things. The city is not the camp. Again? Oh, wow. What do I... Sorry, clicking random buttons. What do I have to give him?
A hero at heart.
I mean, I could.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
A long way to go still.
Oh, I could swap things around. Give him the spear, 'cause it's not like he's going to be attacking with it.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Gala magic item. That is such a nice weapon. I don't want to spend it. But I mean... Color spray I use. The rest of these are all useful to me. That one I know I have guidance on other people, but I want him to be able to carry it for those times when, for some reason, I just can't get someone else around. So yeah, I think this is...
Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
Okay, what's happening?
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Gonna need to go and just buy some more.
Movement on the roofs. I sense a classic ambush in the making.
Very well.
Come on. Need to clear room. Should start doing things like this, right? Anyway.
What to do?
my taste, certainly.
Hi, Cliff's journal. The pupil surpasses the master. My master weapons are almost complete. There's just one component left. Samson says the designs are a failure, but what's he... No, he can barely see past his own belly. I stashed the prototypes and blueprints for now, but just you wait, Samson. Your legend is fading, and a new one will rise in its place.
Looks empty.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie wanting to fly. Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for ice.
What the hells are you doing? Last time with Cat, I just attacked.
What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly.
Let me rephrase that. Why are you doing this?
'Cause it makes me laugh.
Hanzo, it does look funny, I'll admit. Mind if I stay and watch a while? I'm always so curious what it would be like to choose any of these different options.
You want this little cave lurking what's it? Find your own. He's ours!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I am the expert. What? Wow. One short. I can only have 4 inspiration, can't I? So might as well use it.
I reckon we could do better than this run, eh? We're leaving. What about the gnome? Ain't we supposed to bring him to... I said we're leaving! There's plenty of sport and rich pickings out there for us. Move it! Fresh meats. Scared meat. Yes.
Was that it? I thought I got experience. Like equal to half the fight or something. Leg of mutton.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
We should keep moving.
What just happened?
Nothing. The trick of the light.
Can't ignore raw magic. It's like turning your back on a wild beast. Tell me.
I saw something that reminded me of... Well, it's private. But then I felt something rise within me, like My blood was on fire. Then it passed.
That's all I know.
Let's just move along. Time's a rare currency for both of us.
Alright, very well.
Let's see what this does.
More goblin weapons. Oh! Carrying far too much all the time. Oh, that's why! I forgot to send all this to camp. Send to camp. Send to camp.
Come on, untie me! Cut me loose! Maga Kamara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it.
Get on with what?
You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes?
You owe me nothing.
Nothing?
I could extort you if that's what you want.
My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on. Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
More experience, more experience. Coming up on what should obviously be the end of this, I'll, well, grab a heavy pack. Oh, rotten tomato. Now you can drop that. Unless I can throw it at someone, that would be fun.
Open up.
Alright, yes. So, I should end here. The next time we'll continue my path to raise my level. Maybe I should have fought those goblins. I'll fight everyone else in this city. That should be fun.